Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making some gingerbread cookies. These are going to be chewy gingerbreads, not the hard ones that you can decorate. These ones are really delicious. I've been making these since last year. I've made them a couple times. I've been making this since last year. I love them so much, so I made them a couple times last year, and then I've made them once already this year. So I'm gonna be making some mini Christmas dessert boxes for my coworkers because tomorrow's our last day before Christmas break. And I'm gonna start with the gingerbread cookies because they need to chill in the fridge for a couple hours. So while these are chilling, then I'll move on to the other items or the other things that I want to make. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a picture here so that you guys can see what they look like, so decide if you want to keep watching or not. They're really delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, you're gonna add your butter to the mixer, and you're gonna have a paddle attachment on. So it's gonna be 1.5 cups of unsalted butter. I already have, or not 1.5 cups, 1 cup and 2 tablespoons. And I already have the 2 tablespoons of butter in the bowl. And this should be soft. It could be softer, but it's soft enough. So now after you added your butter, you're gonna add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And you're gonna go ahead and beat this for about 5 minutes until it's incorporated and fluffy. And it's not plugged in. Alright, so now you're gonna go ahead and scrape down the bowl, and then you're gonna beat it again so that, just to make sure everything is incorporated, because you see the big chunks of butter right there. You want to make sure that those are mixed in well. Alright, so you can put it on about 4 or medium speed. Just let it go for a couple minutes. Okay, so now you're gonna go ahead and add an egg, room temperature. And then you're going to go ahead and add 1/4 cup of molasses plus 2 tablespoons. And I'm using the Brer Rabbit. This one. This stuff is super thick. The spatula doesn't fit in here. Just trying to get it all out of there. Okay, now you're gonna go ahead and mix all of this until it's incorporated, and then we'll go ahead and add our dry ingredients. Don't forget to scrape down the bowl again, because you want to get everything that is on the side. It's a little hard with the attachment in place, but I'm gonna put the camera down, but you just want to scrape down the bowl like so. Okay. If your batter looks separated like this at this point, that's okay. Like I said, go ahead and scrape the bowl, and then you're just gonna keep beating it, and it will get back to a smooth consistency. Turned on the flashlight, so as you can see, it's creamy again. Oops. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scrape it one more time, and I'm gonna add the dry ingredients. Okay, so I have the dry ingredients already mixed and sifted in here. I'll go ahead and add what everything is and the measurements in the description below, because it's a lot and I don't remember the exact amounts. I'm just gonna scrape it down. And this one's really easy because you can prepare it before, let it sit in the fridge, firm up, do other things that you need to do, or even make it the next day. And they're so delicious. We're gonna go ahead and add, just gonna add it all at once. I didn't add fudge. The 2 tablespoons of molasses. Damn it. Okay. It's because I had it like this. I don't know why. It's like molasses. I don't know actually. I just got a deep smell. I felt like it smells good, but at the same time it smells weird. Like, I don't know. Like right now, when I took a big sniff, it smelled really strong and really, I don't even know how to explain what it smelled like. Okay, this is the 2nd tablespoon of molasses. I'm trying to add it where the wet things still are. You're supposed to mix this all together, so hopefully it'll be okay. It's just because my last bottle was running out, so I left it I left it upside down to collect at the bottom or at the top to make it easier to get out, and I forgot to put it in. Okay. Alright, so now the dry ingredients are in. The molasses is in. We're gonna go ahead and mix this. Be careful because it's probably gonna fly everywhere, so I'm gonna get a little towel. It's worse with powdered sugar though. Powdered sugar goes everywhere. Start on low just to get everything incorporated so it's not flying everywhere. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape down the sides. I'm trying to get it to focus. I'm sorry, it won't focus. So go ahead and mix it just until it's incorporated. Like so. That's what it looks like. And since it's very soft right now, we're gonna go ahead and like smooth it out on the top so that you can add plastic wrap without any bubbles because you don't want it to crust over or anything. So you're gonna go ahead and put plastic wrap over it, put it in the fridge for a few hours. It's 9 p.m. right now, so we'll see how long it takes to firm up, and I'll tell you. Probably like 2 hours. And besides, I have a couple other things to make, so I think I have the time. I'm gonna make peppermint bark with chocolate, and then I'm gonna make, sorry, the kitchen's a mess. I'm gonna make white chocolate bark. I don't know if I already explained this. White chocolate bark with pistachios and dried cranberries. I'm gonna be making chocolate fudge, and I'm gonna be making strawberry thumbprint cookies. So yeah, I'm gonna try and record all of it, hopefully, but it's just when I record, it takes so much longer because I have to prepare everything ahead of time and stop, and it just takes longer. But I'm gonna try and record all of it and upload it before Christmas because Christmas is in like 3 days, 4 days. So wish me luck. You're gonna cover it like so with the plastic wrap so that it's touching the dough, and you're gonna put it in the fridge. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and scoop out our cookie balls. It's nice and firm now. You're gonna go ahead and put some sugar in a bowl. The amount varies honestly because it just depends how much sugar goes on your cookie. So you can either make these super tiny to get cute little cookies like this, or you can make them a little bigger and they'll spread more like so. I don't know if I want to make them big or small for this box because I don't know how much space I'm going to need to take up. Maybe I'll make them bigger. So like so. And then you just roll them in the sugar. And then you place it on your parchment. And then, you know, you're gonna have to do this in a couple different batches in the oven, so you can always make one batch big, one batch small. You want to put it in at 350 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes, but if you haven't made these before, or if you're new to making cookies, I would suggest checking them at maybe 7 minutes just in case, but I think 8 minutes is good. I just know that cookies, they might seem underdone in the oven, but they're actually done. It's just that they're still super soft and warm, and that was my mistake for a long time in the beginning is I thought that they were undercooked, and then when I would take them out, a few minutes later they would be overcooked. So it's kind of difficult, but once you get it, you get it. I feel like I'm going smaller and smaller with the balls, but whatever. Yeah. So there's 9 people that I'm giving these like dessert boxes to, and hopefully I'll have a little extra so I can take one with me to Christmas, but I don't know. If I don't, oh well. You might want to spread these out a little bit more because the big ones will spread more than the small ones. But these are so good. I cannot stop eating these every time I make them. Like, if no one will eat them, I will eat them. Just like this, and then I'll come back when I'm gonna put them in the oven. Okay, so they look like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes, and then I'll check on them and go from there. So here I have the cookies. I totally forgot to film it before I wrap them up, but there's different sizes here. There's bigger ones at the bottom and the smaller ones. For the small ones I made like little tiny balls, and for the big ones I made maybe like this. They spread a lot, and I noticed the colder that the dough is, the more kind of puffy they'll be, but still thin and chewy. The more room temperature is when they like really go flat. So there's that. They're so delicious. I've already ate I don't know how many, but look, they're like sparkle from the sugar that you roll them in. So pretty. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Look, I made some chocolate bark too. These are from the store, but I made some of these. I also recorded those so you can see shortly. And then I'm just gonna take this to work like so. I was gonna put it separate boxes for everybody, but I didn't have enough to fill the boxes for 9 people, so I'm just gonna take it on a platter and it'll work just fine. And my stomach's actually starting to hurt. I think I've been eating too many cookies. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.